Yes, and Watson on strike to Anderson. And already a bit of swing, you'd expect that. Nice easterly breeze blowing across the ground. It's reasonably pleasant in the middle. It's supposed to get to about 31 here today. But it's reasonably, well, it's not cool out there, but it's not unpleasant.
The other thing is, those guys wouldn't have played much here. They would have played a little bit at the early in the tour, so they would have heard about how to bowl here. They need to learn quickly what the right length is.
Well, it's well taken. I think that's Steingart. No, he's given him. He's given him. And straight away, Shane Watson is going to review this one.
He's not going to use it. Let's make sure it's a legal delivery. He's well behind the line. Anderson, that's easy. Let's have a look. It did sound very thuddy, didn't it? Didn't sound woody. Wicket here. It was a good take from Pryor, and I'm sure you're going to see this just straight off the thigh pad. Yep, just off the top of the thigh pad, not near the glove. Look at the take, though. Super take. There you can see it's clearly off the thigh pad.
Yeah, so it was given out, so the Australians have challenged, and it'll be reversed.
It's through. Phil Hughes is away. Did square him up a little bit. First runs from the bat. Oh, knocked him over. Knocked him over. Terrific start for Chris Tremlett. Got the ball full and maybe a bit of swing and found the gap between bat and pad.
Yeah, I think it did come back just a little bit. It certainly didn't go across him, and may have even been a little bit of seam there. Straight through his defences, stumps it down, and the end of Hughes.
3 slips, 2 gullies. And off the toe and dropped. Oh, great effort from Andrew Strauss. That would have been some catch.
Into the air, and just watch him. And then he realises it's left hand, so one. Oh, dear. And then thinking about a rebound, but it was just too far away.
What about a grab it?
I love a shot from Ponting. That ball didn't swing. Ponting's found the boundary again. And that's Paul Collingwood, I reckon. And he's shoved out the right hand and grabbed the Australian captain.
This is a huge wicket. Ponting can't believe it.
Well, you're not going to see too many better catches than this. Have a look at this. He goes flying through the air. Look at that. It was going quick too, and he's off the ground. That's a super catch.
Well, that time it's middle. Genuine half volley. Footwork good, result good.
By modern standards, in fact, really by any standards of opening batting, that's a pretty big stride forward.
That's it. It is. A short ball, nipping away, gets the outside edge.
Good bouncing delivery from Tremlett, but Michael Clark certainly looking very unsure on the back foot, and that's 100 dismissals for Matt Pryor in Test cricket. In fact, 100 catches.
Very full, there's a shot. It's hitting on the toe, he's gone. There's another Aussie wicket down. England are on fire this morning at the Wacker.
It's fine. No ball, no worries. It's legal.
Well, you see that it hits him on the toe, I'm sure, first. Toe and then bat behind the toe. Now the question is line, and I don't think he got himself outside the line.
Well, he wants it to be outside the line. That is off stump line. He is gone, Watson, without a doubt.
There we are. It hit him right on that off stump. So hitting out all over. Hit him right on the line of off stump there.
Safe and plenty. In fact, maximum.
That's the beauty of batting at the Wacker. That's a genuine top edge, but with the extra bounce and pace in the pitch.
Finn looks as his boot as if he might have just lost his footing.
It's the nature in which this was set up. You've got the short delivery, you play the pull shot, and then you shorten him up again, and then the full one. It's smart. Everything England are doing is intelligent.
Oh, good shot. Beautiful cover drive. Now that one went out a little bit, but hadn't had it covered, and that might well be the shot of the day.
As a bowler, I suppose all you can do is applaud that. Haddon's taken a positive approach, and he scorches it through the covers.
So I'd be more comfortable with him at 7. And These two have got the work to do.
With Brad Haddin having made Test centuries, he's, in my book, he's got about 6.
Here he goes again. There's no one placed down there because you know what? You can't have a fielder in the crowd.
Haddin really charging along here, bringing up the 50 partnership with a 6. And he's also taken his own run rate to a runner ball.
Absolute bonus.
Hussey cuts this time. It's high and it's long. He goes to 51. Hussey's in the runs again.
He has been a real saviour for Australia in this series. Without Hussey, the batting could have been in real deep trouble.
Well, this time it's leg side. It wasn't that bad a delivery, but Hussey has got it. It's push, push, push. 4. 55 not out.
Oh, it's a beauty. Did he get a flick on it? Bowler and keeper certainly think so. Hussey stands his ground. Jaffa of delivery, spun and bounced. Is there something? Oh, yes. A big nick there. Big nick. Great catch from Matt Pryor. Spun and bounced quickly. Ah, there's a good shot through the offside. There's a confidence booster. And worrying signs for Steve Finn, who really is having problems with one of his calf muscles. Edge over the top. They're going to go flash hard. And that's what Johnson did. 2 boundaries in the over. 6 for 156.
Just like that, Heels. He's picked the right one. 1 bounce, 4. And that'll help him. Look at that. That's a great shot. Australia trying to turn the tide, change it round as Mitchell Johnson smacks one into the deep. And he smacks it all the way. That's out of here.
That's nicely hit. Cleanly hit.
Such a good striker of the ball, Mitchell Johnson. Look at that.
Edge. Oh, good catch. Once again, they're doing things very well, the English. Graham Swan this time at 2nd slip.
But as we've seen throughout the Test matches to date, the catching from England has been superb.
Oh, and an edge through about 5th slip. Going to run away for 4.
We'll want a couple here, which will take him to a wonderful 50. An innings of great common sense and plenty of entertainment in it too.
Just that roar, that feeling of support from the crowd.
Mitchell Johnson backs away, top edges. Is it going to go for 6? No. 1 bounce, 4. That one's really short, and it's really badly hit for the fielder at square leg.
Yeah, well, he's gone to ground only because he got a cramp. Mitchell Johnson, 62 of 92 deliveries, 8 fours and a 6, and this was the end of it.
Yeah, that's a strange dismissal. He played really well, Mitchell Johnson, but as Ian Healy said, there was only 1 man the leg side, and he picked him out.
Wants Siddle. Oh, he's edged it. That was beautiful bowling. A big leg cutter. And Swan just couldn't get his hand on it. Siddle picks up 4. Goes to 22.
Yes, it definitely looked as if it left him off the pitch. Seam bowled upright and just opened the face a little bit. He didn't really know much about that, did he?
He's all over them. Big and charging in. Get off me, he says. Picks up a 4.
Well, that brings up the 250, and Hilfenhaus will be saying, I wonder what's coming next.
Short, he's gone the soft option. He's wanted Hilfenhaus' scalp, but he's got hammered.
Hilfenhaus picked it right. He's going for my throat. And he was winding up and ready for him.
Finn gets dispatched down the ground now. It's Hilfenhaus on the back foot, Siddle on the front. Oh, He's played the tennis pull shot. It was high. The chance of miss-hitting it, no way. Down the ground, pulled. Oh, there'll be a big shout here. Is there an edge? He's been given. Australia all out. It was, I suppose, an appeal that suggested a definite edge. And that closes it out, 268, no 300 for Australia.
Well, Tremlett was the pick of the England bowlers. He got the breakthrough. He had 3 wickets fairly early on in the piece. And then later came Anderson. Mentioned the support of Swan, 2 for 52. Day one at the Wacker is outstanding. Ryan Harris with a big role to play. He's coming from the river end. It'll be pacey as well. He can get it up to around 150 clicks. Very deceptive.
Just a good, sensible field first up.
And that did it fall short? It was in the air. It almost looped to second slip. Ricky Ponting.
He has an ability to dive forward. He's excellent at moving forward to the ball. But it was almost as if he thought it was going to get to him, or he might have even lost it. That one has been played nicely. It was short, it was wide. And it's almost gone the whole hog.
I think we need to see a replay just to make sure. Really not having best of weeks, days. Let's just make sure that bounced.
That's a bottom edge, and it'll be 4.
Off line again, and that's 4. They're pitched way outside leg stump, and left-handers normally make a meal of those. Hit that one very hard. It was in the air and it went flying through that area around about gully.
Beautifully driven. The invitation was there. The red carpet rolled out and Cook takes it up. And that's nicked and missed. Straight down the middle on the slip side of middle. Either man could have caught it. The keeper could have gone, and so too could have first slip. So Strauss knows runs today, crucial to his Ashes campaign, and that doesn't hurt.
Very positive shot, that one. Short delivery.
What's this one? Short again. The man's behind square. He's 50 metres from where he needs to be if you're going to bowl there. That's beautifully punched down the ground, and that's difficult to stop at the Wacker.
That's a japper. That's an absolute peach.
This time he doesn't move it away as much. He gives a lot more width to Alistair Cook, who loves to cut.
That's a superb shot.
It's over the top. That's fair enough. Short and wide, top edge, but the desired result.
You could have a field for that shot here, particularly as Alistair Cook is deliberately hitting up and over. Doesn't always get it out of the middle. He got one last night that cleared the rope, but we saw in a test match in Pretoria in South Africa, Virender Sehwag getting out, caught at third man.
In the air, got him. Good catch, Mike Hussey. Low to his right. There's the corridor. Got the drive from Cook, and Hussey this time hangs on.
Not an easy thing to do in the catching cordon, but it's what Australia needed. Forward and to his right, and he's grabbed it. So that's the breakthrough that Australia so badly needed. England 1 for 78.
They can bowl well together. Ooh, it's a good short ball. Just a half shout from Brad Haddin mainly. That's through. I don't think it's a catch. It's going to run away for 4. It's the bottom of the bat into the ground. Back it up here with some good feeling that only well Johnson and Hilfenhaus together. Oh, that's got to be very close indeed. That's out. I reckon it's out LBW too. Swung it back down the line, and I reckon Trot's right in front. He doesn't even look for a review. That's plump.
The one that got Cook, the left-hander, swung away from him. This one just hinted back in, and you could just see a glimpse of the off stump. The umpire would have seen that, so he knows that the ball's hitting him in line. And up goes the finger. So Johnson doing the trick for Australia once again at the Wacker. England 2 for 82.
And there's another shot. Can he get another one? He does! Mitchell Johnson's the man!
Well, I think they might refer this. There were two noises, but I've got the feeling it was pad first.
Oh, fraction leg side-ish for mine. Ricky, naked eye, that's fine. He's clear there. I just wondering if it was a little bit too straight the way he is bringing the ball back. No bat, I don't think. I think that's pad first, definitely. I just wonder whether that's going to hit leg stump or not.
That's crashing into the middle leg stump for mine. Look at the tumbled ball. I mean, it really has just come back a little bit. It pitched fine. No bat in that at all. And I reckon this is going to be out. I reckon it's going to be crashing into leg stump.
It's gone. It's hitting the wicket. Where's the third red? There it is. And the fourth one out at the top. And Kevin Peterson's on his bike for a globe. And Australia, they've got something to cheer about.
Good decision, Marais Erasmus. Very good decision. Good umpiring.
Lucky he's umpiring and not me. That is brilliant bowling, Mitchell Johnson. Constant build-up. Pressure, pressure, pressure results in 3 wickets. Kevin Peterson out for the duck. England 3 for 82. Build it up, build it up.
There's that area. There's that area. It doesn't allow Hilford House to bowl straight.
Looked like he was asleep there. He got the big yawn out.
Oh, there's an edge! There's another one! Yes, it is!
Well, he was walking. Didn't wait for the umpire. Strauss, it sounded like two noises to me, actually. I think he might have flicked his pad as well. But it was a big neck, and he was on his way straight away.
And how good a captain is Ricky Ponting all of a sudden? He's just a masterstroke at the moment. That is a beautiful delivery. Seizing the opportunity with the ball swinging, going to the swing bowler, if you like.
Oh, it's glorious. Geez, a smart-looking player. That's the second ball face down the ground for 4.
And you just watch Collingwood here. He got the fright of his life. Oh, he had no idea.
Oh, that's worth a shout. That's worth a huge shout.
The first thing we've got to check, no ball, no problems at all. Some portion of the foot behind the line. This is the one now that is going to tell the story. So there we go. Oh, was it high? Was it high?
I think that's all that was in it, was height. It's hit him on that front roll, the knee roll. It's hit him in line. That is a lot of shape, and that is hitting. That is a challenge, and that is successful for Australia. They've turned the session around. It's going to be out. It is out.
The curse of Wilkes has come again. I've called it perfectly for the Aussies. Mitchell Johnson, take a bow.
Oh, it's going to be all right as well.
Ryan Harris did that a couple of times in Adelaide. In fact, the man's been brought back to square leg umpire now.
Oh, great stuff. Really good.
Save 4 leg buys. Speaking to him this morning, told me he wasn't feeling that well yesterday when he was batting. Suggested it might have been a bad prawn or something he had for tea, but
Down to 2 slips down to gully. Oh, he plays that shot well. Over the top of square leg and down to the boundary for 4. Bell is looking good. Well, that one swings away. Played down the ground again. Beats mid off. And that'll be 4 again. Very good timing. Matt Pryor that time.
That's not going to be common. And it's hitting that time.
You win cricket matches either by so many wickets or so many runs. And every now and again you just need that reminder, hey, the idea is to get him out, not knock him out.
And they've already put on 47. Australia 1 wicket away from the bowlers. Was still a good lead.
Ball rebounding off Pryor and bouncing onto the stumps. Sydney's plan, or the Australian plan, has worked, but it could have been a lot more expensive than what it was. Pryor looking unhappy there, but you do have to go. So the 6th wicket has fallen for 145.
Bell crunches that. There's a gap. There's 2 men, and it's 4. Oh, it's a big shot. Gee whiz, on the up, slap through the covers.
It's a quality strike. It really is. You feel that Bell understands he's got to up the ante, try and get the runs flowing. And difficult when your side's in this predicament, but with those sort of shots. That one's in the air, and it'll find a gap. Run away for 4. It was one of those that sat up there. It was hit me, but it had their way swing.
Go after. So it's looked like he's been a little bit in 2 minds whether to really go hard or try to just maintain a more moderate tempo, but he's got the 4 runs for that. A great effort out there by Clark.
Gee, go get that.
Yep, pick the bones out of that baby. Unbelievable, that's 50. And again, it's well worth watching, isn't it? Ian Bell at the crease. He's in fine touch, 6 for 170. And now Harris is ready, steaming in. Edge and gone! Number 7 goes down. Australia had more joy. There's still a good half an hour before tea. They can sense they can get on a bit of a roll now. That was a healthy edge.
But brilliant bowling from Ryan Harris. Graham Swan has been accounting for that type of delivery right up to this point of his innings, but there's Haddon. The fist pump. Come on, bring it on.
Got him. Good catch, Ricky Ponting. Harris throws the wide one in. Bell obliged was the edge, and it went quickly to Ponting, who snaffled it nicely.
Yep, well, Siddle obliged to Pryor. Managed to get him out in a little bit of exchange, and here we go. Australian captain Ricky Ponting straight to him. Good catch. Just swerved a little bit to him. Wasn't straight to him at all. It was a good catch. Ian Bell played well. Let's see if any of the Australian boys want to have a little go at Jimmy Anderson.
That's the start. No, he's hit that. He's hit that. Big inside edge. Good start, though, from Harris. I think it's important with this ball swinging, he doesn't get carried away with the short stuff. That's the spot to bowl. Get it up there. Allow it to swing a bit. Only the inside edge saved him.
That would have been the best way to dismiss Jimmy Anderson. First ball, double bluffed, expecting the short ball, and then he's got to walk all the way off. Great support for his teammates and the crowd. His adoring home crowd now it is. He's had wonderful support in the last 2 weeks, Mitchell Johnson, and he's delivered.
Yeah, he sure has. He's got that ball to swing back, and that's what's made him a danger today. Excellent bowling at the stumps. Takes his Michelle, as you call it. He was Michelle Pfeiffer. 5 for 37 to Mitchell Johnson. Chris Tremlett, the big goober's gone for 2.
Mitchell Johnson has knocked over England with a 6-wicket haul. Boy, didn't Australia need that.
That was intimidating. Jimmy Anderson didn't want to know. Johnson steaming in, delivering good pace with great control. Sensationally supported by his teammates there. The openers quite often run off and get ready to bat. But at this stage, the Australians were all together in a close huddle. Watson dropped one, or one went between Haddon and Watson early this morning. That one, no way was it going to escape. Mitch takes 6.
Oh, that's the ones you like at first slip, eh? That's the old catching practice. Straight to you. Would have hit him just below the throat there. Watson watched it all the way. Thank you very much. Mitchell Johnson will get a huge cheer from the Wacker. So England bowled out for 187. Australia will have an 81-run lead and go back to bat.
It's Phil Hughes on strike. And first runs from the blade. A confident shot through the onside. It'll be 4. And Phil Hughes is away.
It's a confident start.
It's flicked something on the way through.
Mate, just flicked the back pocket there, yeah? Yeah, just flicking the pocket on Watson. Certainly nothing on the edge of the bat. Look where that's angled at. That's angled at leg stump. It squares him up. It just flicks the pocket on the way through. That's a terrific delivery.
Well, he's nailed that. That one didn't swing. And he's nailed it between a short mid-wicket and mid-on. 7 overs gone. No wicket for 16, Australia. Whoa, Savage, his man in the deep. It's over his head. Gee, that second man was out there, as Strauss often employs. And it came at him like a rocket.
Gee, you'd have been stiff here, Shane Watson, if he'd hold out. He absolutely nailed that. That got out to Alistair Cook inside a second, I reckon. And he is, well, probably wishes he was right on the boundary, but that's a long boundary.
Oh, here's some aggression. Here's some aggression. It's a change in the bowling. And Watson's been sweating on getting the boundary away, and all of a sudden he goes bang, bang. It's exactly what Shane Watson was looking for.
Yeah, and Finn's been the leading wicket taker of the series too. So, but he just looks a little bit ginger.
There's another pull shot. There's another boundary. Lethal.
Nice cricket. Beautiful cricket. Short and full. Classic bowling from Steve Finn. Whatever he had in mind worked perfectly. Hughes must go.
Hughes was watching. I say he wanted to get down there and face the short balls from Finn, but beautifully backed up. The short ball followed by that 5 or 6 metre mark. Just left him. Flew beautifully through to Paul Collingwood at third slip.
Oh, it's well taken. Really well taken from Matt Pryor.
Matt Pryor is really the energiser of the field for England's unit. Standing in the last year or so behind the stumps with a question mark probably about 16 months ago whether he was a first-rate keeper.
And there's a big shout. Now, was it glove or was it thigh guard? Ponting is unmoved. Now, it'll be interesting to see what England do here.
Right, so this will be very interesting. Let's have a look. Oh, it's flicked the glove. That's all over. That's all over. Ricky Ponting is going to have to go, I'm afraid. This is a defining moment. It's easily a legitimate delivery. That's what we need to establish first. Then we need to see what Hotspot says, and I'm sure you'll see a little mark on the glove. There it is.
Well, hang on, there's already a mark there. Does it get brighter? That's the big question. There's already a mark there before the ball goes past. But does it get brighter?
Well, forget that one. Look at this one. Did that hit the glove?
Second time in the series. Yes, he's given. The second time in the series, Ricky goes snared down the leg side. It doesn't go your way.
Yes, he's not having the luck, is he, Ricky Ponting? Once at the Gabba, and now here in the second innings, and that's got the England crowd right back into the game. The Barmy Army have lifted. and it will lift England as well. It's not really a great delivery. Ponting, to be fair, is a bit jumpy. He's looking to get across. He's looking for something short, and then he plays slightly outside the body. Straight away he pulls. He's going to attack Michael Clark, and he's away with the boundary. Well, it's tucked away. That'll be 4. It's fine. Some bonus runs for Watson. It's nicely flicked away. That'll be 4 more. This time to Clark. Now a hook shot. And in between the two fieldsmen. Another boundary. Clark's away. That's 3 boundaries to him. 13 from the over. 2 for 56. Yeah. Oh, it's a good shot from Michael Clark. He's timed that to perfection. That's another 4. Yeah! He's bowling. Strapped it on. Clark's going after it. Underside edge back onto the stumps. Bowling change has worked.
Good bowling to the right length. Clark in a bit of a hurry out there, trying to force it through the offside field.
Well, they played this shot to Jimmy Anderson the over before. This time inside edge off Dolly. Middle Dolly, should I say. Chris Tremlett, Hightower. Gets another wicket. A great comeback into the side. Clark goes. 3 for 64.
That's nicely timed. He's a good player. Don't worry about that, Shane Watson.
Oh, he's hit that one really hard. That was a bad ball. It was short. Hussey absolutely murdered that one.
What about the sound off the blade? That was a case of the kookaburra nearly killing the seagull.
3 for 95. Swan continuing with his off spinners from round the wicket.
No!
Oh, and it's got through him. And a huge cheer from the Australians in this ground. Yeah, and he's got it. That's his half century. First 50 of the series, third 50 of the series, and he's playing very good cricket. This has been very valuable. Into the gap and into the rope. Magnificent shot again. They're bowling too short, and you can see Finn on that occasion apologising to the captain as that one whistled away to the boundary. Oh, he's blasted that through the offside. Pitch it up outside off stump, and they're taking him to the cleaners.
Just a little wayward, Steve Finn, in this over. There's a couple of chances that Mike Hussey had for a leg glance in that over. It didn't come off the bat, but they'll take 4 leg buys. 3 for 145.
Yes.
That is cracked. Hussey hasn't had much strike to Jimmy Anderson. He's got up there and he's found a 4.
It's Watson on strike. Tremlett charging in. And that is a beautiful cover drive. Has it got the legs? There was a hand on it. Alistair Cook pulling it back. It'll be 3. There he goes, 93. Let's talk him through the 90s, boys. There's the pull shot. He's absolutely hammered it. Gee, hit that hard.
This is really how he kick-started his summer. This shot, he was in position early, and look how hard he hit that. The sound around the ground was fantastic.
Oh, that's worth a shout. He's in trouble. He's in real strife. Oh, dear.
It was dead straight.
There's the first thing to check. Oh, only just, but it's clear. Just not sure he got a big enough step forward down the wicket.
Well, my thought was, did he hit it? That was the thing that I was, from a Shane Watson point of view, hoping he may have hit it. May have got inside edge, but looking at that replay, I'm not so sure. Where was it going? I reckon this is going to be out. Yeah, that's going to smash into the stumps. If he hasn't hit that ball, he's gone. It just looked out.
He's looking up at the replay screen. I think it was pretty clear It was red lights everywhere, and Shane Watson, after all that hard work. I think there might be two noises there. There is. Certainly Billy Doctorow feels there is, and straight away
suggests to me that he may well have not have hit this ball. I reckon he's been given out, caught it slip, not LBW. If he's been given out LBW, well then obviously it doesn't matter. But let's have a look here. The ball definitely hits the pad or the front leg. But was there an inside edge first? Because I think he's been given out, caught it slip, not LB.
No, that's definitely how I read it. It's caught at first slip at this stage. We need to take the other angle. We can definitely see it hit the leg. The white Vodafone hotspot lights up. It's calls of catch it. Here's the other angle. We need to see the fleck on the inside edge, a whitening or a white light on that inside edge, and there's nothing. So Steve Smith immediately said, no, I'm going to challenge that. I did not get an inside edge on that.
Was Steve Smith certain he was given out, caught behind, or caught behind the wicket? Or was it an LBW shout?
Well, he's definitely missed it. In my opinion, he's not hit the ball, so he's not out caught. I reckon there's quite a bit of gap between ball and bat. So if he's out LBW, obviously he's going to be out because he hasn't hit it. But I don't think he's out caught at slip. What does this tell us? Is this going to hit the stumps? No, he's going to survive. He's going to survive here. Both decisions. He's going to be not out, I reckon.
Do Australia get a review back because he survived two decisions there? That's extraordinary run of events there. I'd like to know what the ruling there is. First of all, I'd like to know what he was given out for.
Oh, that was a thick edge. It never carried anywhere near gully. It's gone all the way down to the boundary for 4. So Michael Hussey has registered yet another half century. He has played beautifully. Very, very focused. Let's watch this ball. Oh, and a little mix-up. Oh.
Bat well, you leave well, make the bowlers bowl to you.
Oh, what a shot. Magnificent shot. They're wasting their time bowling short to Hussey.
He's been able to talk to the players properly when the emotions were flowing. You just pulled them aside and said, come on, guys, let's get on with the game.
Well, England at the moment bombarding Smith. They've got a man deepish at mid-wicket. They're trying to get him to splice the ball in the air. Oh, and it's hit the bat. It's going up in the air, and it's fallen safely. He was trying to get out of the way of that.
Imagine if this had gone for 6. Did it run off the edge? Yep, right off the edge. And fell safely. Imagine if it had carried for 4 or 6.
Oh, he's hit that one very hard, like a rocket, in fact. 2 men back, and that one has gone parallel with the ground for about 40 metres. What a shot. Big appeal, and up it goes. Oh, boy, I think straight away.
So it looks ugly, but it might go over, and he's happy to review. That's a good sign for Australia.
Well, you may be right. It may not have hit the bat, but it definitely hit high. So that one probably be going over the top. And you did right about Hussey knowing the bounce here. It's hit him right at the top of the pad. So going over the top by quite a long way. So therefore the decision is reversed.
Smashes that. That is a great shot. He doesn't hold anything back, Steve Smith. That's what I love about him. There's the pull shot. Full of venom once again. Do not bowl there to Mike Hussey. Oh, that's worth a shout. That really is worth a shout. This time, I think we'll see a challenge.
First thing to check out is the no ball, and that's okay. I think he fooled Steve Smith with just a little bit of late swing.
It's going to be very close. It's going to be very close. So the decision is not out. You've got to have the centre of the ball hitting the centre of the stump for it to come up as a definite hit. Otherwise, the existing decision of not out will be the case. And because it isn't the middle of the ball, it goes back to the original decision, umpire's call, and it stands. There's the full length, he gets punished. A terrific stroke from Mike Hussey.
And that's why. That's a super shot, great use of the feet. That's why Andrew Strauss, that cover should be straighter with protection behind him too. It's been a couple go to his left that shouldn't be able to do that. 4 for 248.
Oh, asking the question, and he's walking. He's walking. Smith has got a glove on that one down the leg side. The appeal didn't seem to be all that impressive to me. It was almost half-hearted, but Smith was on his way.
Well, it was a plan, very definite plan. Put all your fielders to the right of screen, stop him playing the hook shots and pull shots to very fast bowling, and he picks up a glove. Picks up a glove, very much like Ricky Ponting's dismissal. Steve Smith is out for 36. 62-ball innings is finished.
Man on the square cover boundary, man down at square leg, and that's 4. That's a bad delivery as well. Oh, and straight away he's got underneath it and he's smashed it to mid-wicket. All the way, off the mark with a 6. Brad Haddin has arrived. We could see some entertaining cricket here. He just loves to go over the top.
Yep, no way. A good way to get off the mark with a 6. He feels he's got the shackles off and he's got the freedom to play. Swan needs to try and get rid of Mike Hussey, was what I was saying there, to open him up, to try and get him out and open up both ends.
Oh, he was gone.
After Ricky Ponting, of the 22 players in the match, he'd be the most likely to hit off. Ouch.
He had it too, didn't he? You could tell by his body language there. That he bowled it. I think that's inside edge, down onto the body and onto the stumps. Tremlett now has 4.
We'll wonder again if the use of the short ball has got inside a batsman's mind here at the Wacker. Brad Haddin just didn't look like he was looking to cover that shortish delivery. Fully, that back foot not quite getting across in front of off stump. Slightly angled back, dragging it down into his pads and onto the stumps.
So one of the heroes from Australia's first innings departs for 7. 6 for 271. Hussey, we've got 3 men on the hook in the deep and 3 men on the onside, saving 1. Gee, there's a surprise. It's a short ball. It gets what it deserves. That's 4. He races to 96.
He hits the ball on the ground again. Got out pulling in the second innings in Adelaide, hit it up in the air to mid-on. Nearly got out like that in the first innings here. In absolute control, gets inside the line of the ball and then rolls his wrists on the stroke, picks his spot.
In the air, got him. Chipped it straight to short cover. Ian Bell, the catcher. At the moment, Hussey at the other end sits on 96.
What a turnaround. What a turnaround in the space of 2 overs. Over and a half. England will all of a sudden feel like they are right back in with a chance of winning this game.
Here we go. Tremlett to Hussey. He pulls. Get in there. Does he find the gap? He does. There it is. A hometown 100. And what an important one for Australia.
What a stroke to get it with.
Harris on strike. He goes to pull shot as well. There is a man there. He'll be taken. He'll be gone. 8 wickets down now.
But he's getting wickets and getting batsmen out. It's the right pace, it's the right height for Ryan Harris to play the pull shot, but he doesn't play it well enough.
And that's dropped. Cover, diving. Down she goes. there's more runs to Australia. How often does that happen?
A bit of glove. That'll run away for 4. All vital runs for Australia. Yeah, and they go down as runs as well. Now Hussey goes through that offside. Once again, beautifully timed. He's in good touch, Mike Hussey. 116 now, 8 for 308. Runs if you can pierce the field. Edge, straight to third slip. Good bowling, good catching. And Peter Siddle has to go.
Important they get bang on the money here, England, with his second new ball. He just angled the blade into the slip cordon. Job done by Collingwood.
And the pull shot's in the air. And well taken. Very well taken. That's 5 wickets for Chris Tremlett. And that is the end of Mike Hussey for a brilliant 116. Australia are now out for 309. The lead 390.
Yeah, apologies to Mr. Cricket saying Mike Hussey ain't going anywhere. That's a good catch, and well done to Chris Tremlett on his 5 for as well. 5 for 87. And just a little dance from Swanee. But well played, Mike Hussey. Really did play well. Australia needed him to play well. And once again, he came through the goods. 116 off 172 deliveries. Getting very well applauded off the ground.
And that sort of total should mean a win for Australia. They've got to get 10 wickets now. They're all out, 309.
First runs in this huge task for England. 4.
Yeah, come on.
A good stroke. Not right out of the screws. But it's pretty quick down there. Oh, misses!
And then used his soccer skills. He is pretty talented. Cook was pretty committed quickly and then slipped. And he had him too.
Whoa. No stopping that. We've seen all through the series that if Andrew Strauss has the chance to go after anything outside off stump that's short, he will. Oh, is it? It is! Ryan Harris does the business for Australia.
His first ball of his 3rd. Traps Cook, legs together on the crease. Umpire's finger up, no appeal.
To a buoyant Ryan Harris. Good start from him and good start from Jonathan Trott. He had to get bat on it, he did, he gets 4.
Nicely played, a little bit of a thick outside edge, but controlled. Trott very good through that area. And it was the full length that allowed the square drive to occur. 1 for 33, England. Nicely played. Yeah, yes, authority there from the England skipper. And there's the edge. It's been taken. Yes, it is. England captain gone. The Australian captain snabbling one beautifully at second slip.
Starts to swing, moves off the pitch, Hard to adjust to those. Ponting loves them in that sort of height. Gets down, boy, clean as a whistle.
Peterson's faced 22. The runs aren't flowing, and the wickets are for Australia. That's his first ball with his new bat, Kevin Peterson.
Finally, he's got a reward, and what a big one it is. Peterson won't be thrilled with that. Just hung the bat out to dry.
Peter Siddle. That'll be 4. Not much it easy, Jonathan Trott. And that one's away for runs, maybe leg buys. Edge, dropped and caught. Hayden's got it. Ponting may be in trouble.
Ponting certainly had a quick look at his finger there. Just for a second, I thought it might be split. But I would imagine he'd be off the field. Here's the catch. Boom. Out she goes, and Haddon there waiting, takes it no trouble at all. Ponting looks straight down at the little one. And there's the celebration.
Oh, that's a good short ball, that.
Here we go, last ball of the day.
Edged. Got him again, slip. Unbelievably caught. Ryan Harris has got him. Australia celebrate. What a day it's been for them.
Jimmy Anderson didn't want to take the single. Collingwood was keen, and look what's happened. A wicket. Good catch too. Third slip. Steve Smith, it was low, it went fast. It's a good catch from Smith. Poor Collingwood didn't get forward, and his run of outs continue, but what a way to finish for Australia. Wake up this morning, wake up tomorrow morning with a verge of victory and levelling the series. 1-1 going to Melbourne. What a day we've got tomorrow. 5 for 81 England.
That's why. Look at that shot. That's a lovely way to get off the mark. Straight through cover for 4. Oh, that's very close indeed. Very close. He's played around that. May just have been a height issue, I reckon. Certainly looked to me like it was straightening down the line. Now cuts 4. Can't give him anything marginally loose at the moment, Ian Bell. So that's why. That's a right line as that is. He's got the breakthrough. He's got the right watchman.
Seen them as upbeat as they are for the whole series. Jimmy Anderson, what about his despondency? He really wanted to survive in there a long time. He was so sad walking off. He was desperate for a fight. He couldn't hold it up. He could not hang in there. 6 for 94.
Top edge, but it'll be safe. And it's 6.
But he had a real full go at it. And just watched it sail away.
It was a good bouncer by Ryan Harris.
Now through cover. Will it go this time? Siddle's chasing again.
And the Australians delighted. Here's Harris again.
And that's going to be that is stone dead.
No problem there with the no ball.
Yeah, it looks absolutely plumb, and just rolling the dice with the review system here.
There was no doubt Ian Bell felt like he was absolutely salmon trout. And with all those red lights, it is confirmed that that's the case. Just above middle on middle stump.
Don't get any plumber than that. Halfway up middle, that's on your bike. Ryan Harris strikes again. He's getting some good rewards for bowling well in Adelaide and bowling well here.
And that should be out as well. It is. Marcasi in the gully. Flying through the air. And the Australians run from everywhere to celebrate Ryan Harris's fifer.
If you've got plenty of spirit, plenty of determination, and you keep performing well, eventually the rewards will come. And they're coming thick and fast here at the Wacker for Ryan Harris. Good bowling, and England on the rack now at 8 for 114.
That'll be over the slips and wicketkeeper's head. And there's another one. Mitchell Johnson. What a match you've had. That's 9 for the match. She's got a chance to get a 10 for Australia now. A sniffing victory. What does that mean? It means that the series comes back to 1-1 with 2 to play.
Yep, shortened him up a bit, and then the fuller one at the stumps, Camp back on the back foot, and just a little inside edge onto the pegs. And now England have been playing poor cricket. There's no way that 187 and 120, this pitch has been good, but England haven't been up to it, and all the problems are now with England. 9 for 120. Rightly so, they really have turned it around.
Down the ground, everyone in an attacking position, bar fine legs, so there's always runs if you can get the full face to the ball. It's an easy couple. Michael Clark will not change the field, though.
That should be out.